we had Yoga X3 today, which was perfect timing because as you get through the first 2 days of the program, I noticed that I was pretty sore. So I was ready for some stretching and took a little bit of getting used to, probably a lot of this very similar moves to what you may have done with Yoga X if you did P90X before, but also a lot of really interesting moves. I've determined that my arms are too short for my legs, so my goal over the next 90 days is to lengthen my arms so that I can do one pose in particular, and you guys will understand what I mean. It's super, super important. The yoga component, such an integral part of any of these programs, making sure that you're stretching and you're lengthening those muscles instead of just constantly contracting them. So there's just, I mean, we can't say enough good things. It's sort of like one of those necessary evils at the beginning because it usually makes most people uncomfortable, and a lot of the moves look very overwhelming at times. But you just, again, as has been our common theme, you do the best that you can, and just keep moving, keep stretching. So.
And also, as you can see, we're sitting down. We're very relaxed. I feel like a lot of stress has been relieved, and I remember watching at the very beginning of the workout, Tony was saying how great yoga is for relieving stress. And it's sort of ironic because at the beginning of the workout, I was having some technical difficulties with the camera, and I was getting very frustrated and stressed, and I just feel so much better now. And
especially since the camera started working.
Yes, absolutely. The other thing is obviously, you know, Heather and I have done a lot of different yoga workouts now with all the different programs, and because this was only 30 minutes, you could tell that Tony was really trying to fit in a lot in that 30 minutes. So he was moving a lot faster than he typically does, even in the original P90X yoga. And that goes, you know, as far as the instruction as well. So I would encourage all of you to sort of watch each move first before you attempt them, and then don't feel like you have to keep up with where they are. And Tony even mentioned that in the workout. I thought it was sort of funny. He said, go at your own pace. This is not synchronized dancing. And so that I just kept thinking to myself, okay, obviously I can't keep up. They're moving too fast. I'm not quite sure where this foot or that foot's supposed to be. But again, this is the first time for us doing this, and I know it'll keep getting better. But I feel so much better doing what I did, and looking forward to doing it again. And
we were so far from perfect or even anything that would slightly resemble perfect, so you can clearly see that it's now documented. So, you know, we'll be better next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Enjoy Yoga X3. X3 Yoga.
X3 Yoga.
X3 Yoga. Enjoy X3 Yoga. Bye, guys.
See you guys.